guys. It was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Melo and Porzingis, the two stars at the forward spots. Lee out there with Jennings. And it's O'Quinn in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Russell. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Ingram, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Here's Jennings. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off target with his 3. The pass to the Prophet. Here's Hassel. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
What's up? How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
And the free throw, no good.
And, you know, it's been a long time coming to be able to say this, but I'm starting to sense some hope and optimism with this Knicks basketball team. I mean, they're in a good spot financially. They're going to have flexibility in terms of filling out that roster. And then you've got a core of young talent that is exciting the fan base and which you can build around.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Jennings kicks to O'Quinn. Anthony against Russell. They shoot again. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Anthony's got his second basket. And for the Knicks and their positive outlook, when New York has a Knicks team that they love, it can capture the hearts of the entire city.
And you have some of the most diehard fans in the world wearing Knick color. There's no doubt about it. You can see the team also has improved the ball movement and the team play in the last couple seasons. Knicks are starting to become a team that is exciting to watch, win or lose.
Here's Jennings, following the bucket by the Lakers. To the middle, and stolen by Russell. Here's Hassel, guarded by Porzingis. The shot by Hassel is no good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Jennings in the corner. Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Lee. The wide open look here for Anthony from outside off the mark. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Silk, covered by Lee. Pass to Hassel. Here's the Prophet. Russell kicks to Ingram. Screened by Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. Knicks with the rebound. Now let's find out what head coach Jeff Hornacek had to say to David Aldridge. D.A.
Well, Kevin, the crucial aspect in his mind is making things tough for them inside. He said they're a physical team, and they bring a lot of intensity. If we don't respond when they push us, we'll just get bullied all game. You're going to get down in the paint tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Jennings. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot, and the Knicks miss again. From about 19 feet, the Lakers rebound. Porzingis with the block. They push it up 4 on 3. Tries from 16, and that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 6. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. They set the pick. Russell kicks to Ingram. Plenty of space. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. Jennings passes to Lee. Anthony left side. This one for 3. And Lee with the basket on the assist by Anthony. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Suns.
And were able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Greg, in that game. But they did hit the big shots when they needed them. And oftentimes it's not what you do as much as when you do it.
And here is Anthony after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Anthony with the bucket.
It only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Now, here is Russell. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Down low, and O'Quinn sends it back. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Ingram.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's the Prophet. The Knicks leading by 3.
And one thing about Kristaps Porzingis, you know he can overcome adversity. I mean, he was booed heavily on draft day for not being the selection the fans wanted. And you know what? Didn't let it bother him and didn't take it personal. All he did was go out and win over every fan of the New York Knicks imaginable. And he made a few more. Just a spectacular rookie campaign. And I just tell you guys, the sky is the limit for this young man.
Getting more comfortable attacking inside is Russell. Nice job, D-Russ.
To the inside. Picked off in midair. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. In the corner, it's Ingram. For the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 8 points for Brandon Ingram. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Lakers.
And they've really shied away from the mid-range. That's a new school style, and looking for shots beyond the arc and at the rim, those tend to be far more efficient.
Pass to Cobb. Now here's Ingram. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. Here's Silk. He's guarded by Jennings. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And New York will come the other way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Silk passes to the Prophet. Here's Hassel. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Ingram wide open. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Ingram's got 10 points.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Now here's Jennings. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Lakers leading by 4. Silk passes to the Prophet. Shoots, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. New York's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Porzingis kicks to Anthony. Looking to end the run. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his first basket of the night.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Now the feed to Ingram. Russell sets a screen for Ingram. Screen by Russell. Now here's Ingram, guarded closely. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Knocks down the three ball. The Prophet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Stolen away. Here's Ingram. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Jennings passes to Porzingis. Down low. And O'Quinn slams it in.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
They get the rebound. Hessel. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The Lakers have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier. And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers, with a young core of players, they take it back to basics for recovery. After every game, the players get chocolate milk.
Well, it's highly recommended as a recovery drink, guys. And they get a special version of the chocolate milk, though. Lower sugar, grass-fed. They say it's great for recovery. And you go back to Julius Randle, who broke his leg in his first game. They're motivated to get lots of calcium in the diet of the player.
Jennings dishes to Thomas. Here's Holiday. Misses the layup. Lakers leading by 7. Lakers passing it around. Here's Redding. Pass to Ohio. There's the pick. Inside. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Outside Jennings. Noah with a screen for Jennings. A floater. Noah kicks to Thomas. The dish now to Jennings. 4 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 19-7 run.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
To the middle, Noah. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And GA, after being such a fixture in the city of Chicago and for so long, Joakim Noah signing with his hometown team, the Knicks, in the last offseason, a bit of a bittersweet end of his time with the Chicago Bulls. A lot of moving parts in his time with Chicago.
Yeah, and, his playing time had dwindled, and it was just, I think, in everyone's best interest for him to move on. It's a great fit in New York, both with the team and the pulse of the city. Clearly was still valued highly around the league as it took a sizable contract to put him in that Knick uniform.
Joakim Noah hits them both. Lakers leading by 7. And there's the pass to Hessel. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Taken away. Here's Redding. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game. Ohio, he's guarded by Thomas. Shot clock at 2. He gives them a double-digit lead. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Jennings. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Here's Thomas. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Feeds it to Collins. Offensive rebound. Castle's shot's good. The captain's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
He took good advantage of that screen.
Hey, that's exactly what they want Jennings to do out there. He's clever, and he's a guy who knows how to set up his teammates flawlessly.
Here's Collins. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix. Puts it up from 12. Pass to Hassel. Here's Ohio. Misses the three. From deep three-point range. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Mayo. Collins is out there with the Prophet. And it's Ohio in at the point. Here's Thomas following the three by the Lakers. Back to Noah. Outside Jennings. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Mayo.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Holiday kicks to Jennings. There's the screen. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That's his first foul. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 18. Kicks it out to Jennings. New York moving the ball around. Left side, Thomas. Got a hand on it. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Sonic Headsy passes to Ohio. Sonic Hidsey, he's guarded by Thomas. There's the triple. Another three for Mayo. Mayo's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Knicks. Lee comes in for Brandon Jennings. The Prophet passes to Ohio. Here's Hernan Gomez. Kicks it to Carmelo. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And in their two matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Exactly. I mean, when you lose as much as they did last year, you'll get beat by teams that aren't playoff powers for sure.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
Stolen by Noah. Anthony with it. 17 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
And a wide open look for Lee. The three-pointer no good. Los Angeles leading by 19. And everyone knows that the Knicks have been committed to the triangle offense. Not the easiest offense to run or learn, Greg Anthony, but they are staying with it.
And I think for the foreseeable future, that is going to be the plan. I mean, their roster can work with it, but it hasn't been easy thus far. You wonder if the offense has simply fallen out of favor due to the up-tempo nature of the modern NBA.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Lakers.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Well, in terms of rebounding over the last 10 games, these are the rookies that have been head and shoulders above the rest. Look at the Prophet, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, the captain, down a few spots. He's also having a tremendous season rebounding the ball.
They're on a rebounding roll, these two. I mean, their work on the glass of late has them in very select company.
I tell you what, you're talking about two young bucks who have a lot to prove, and they're starting on the boards.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dishes it to Ingram. There's the screen. Back to Mayo. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up. And a look here at the shot chart.
Well, when you have a whole team that is locked in, this is what your shot chart looks like. They are moving the ball well and taking shots with confidence. When this team comes out and is knocking it down from all over like they are right now, they are one of the toughest in the league to beat.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, the lights-out shooting ability of Mayo causes defenders to scratch their heads, actually gives them headaches. I mean, he's a sweet shooter who feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere.
And both free throws good for O.J. Mayo.
Good night of work for Mayo. He has 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 9. Out left to the wing. Takes a 3. That doesn't go either for Porzingis.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Here's the Prophet. He had 13 points in the win against Phoenix.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. A stupendous finish in traffic.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. New York, no good that time either. Lee with the steal. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Porzingis kicks to Holiday. Some nice passing by New York here. The feed now to Lee. 5 to shoot. Excellent D there for Mayo.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mayo's got 11.
And if you allow Mayo breathing room from downtown, you're going to pay dearly for it. He really knows how to knock down these outside shots.
Porzingis passes to Carmelo. The fader. Off the iron that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And for Carmelo Anthony, one thing that he doesn't get enough credit for is, Greg, his rebound.
Yeah, and Melo's never been a bad rebounder, but in the past few seasons, you can see he's emphasized that more active in terms of closing out on possessions, has a great base and wide shoulders to secure position on the box out.
You know, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell came into a really crowded backcourt rotation his rookie season, and the coaching staff kept him on a fairly tight leash. You get the sense now he'll be unleashed, and that'll give him a chance to realize his great potential.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And there's always a tricky balance for young players like D'Angelo Russell. Playing is the best way for him to develop, but you want to hold them accountable and make them earn their minutes.
Yeah, and I think Russell ended up, Kevin, earning good minutes, almost 30 a game, actually, and I think he did better in his rookie season than he was really given credit for. You look at his numbers, and the body of that rookie season was pretty solid. In the end, paying his dues will only make him hungrier to prove that he belongs.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The Lakers with the ball, following the miss by Porzingis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Carmelo Anthony. He's been dominant over the last month. He's around 18 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library, he lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
Free throw good, Russell.
And, you know, a lot of people are starting to wonder, is Russell going to be the future of this league? Time will tell. That's a big mountain to climb for the young fella from Louisville.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. New York's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. New York calls timeout.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
The captain's checked in for the Prophet. On defense, the Lakers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And there's the 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Clippers. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And of course, there's the Lakers. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've had a nice run here to start the season. Up there near the top of the standings and looking like they're comfortable.
And, you know, from everything I've seen so far, I think they can sustain this level of play all the way through the season.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
First free throw is good.
And just over 80% from the line right now, a big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
And he makes the first but misses the second. The Knicks shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. And here is Ingram. 12 points for him. Pass to Hassan. Up and in on the way up. The captain's got 10.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
O'Quinn. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. O'Quinn's got his second basket of the game. Here's Redding. Now Ingram. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So New York will take it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Here's Kuzminskis. He averages about 5 points a game. The 17-footer. The shot by Anthony, no good. LA's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Back to Russell. And there's the pass to Cobb. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the way up. Silk's got his second bucket of the night.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Kuzminskis the pass to Carmelo. Here's Silk. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Lee. 12 points his last outing. Good on the bucket. The Lakers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Russell. Holiday with the block. Passes it to Kuzminskis. They set the pick. There's Lee with the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep. Here's Russell. He's got 6. Pass to Cobb. Soft touch off the glass. Silk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here is Holiday. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And watching Melo, you can just see how his game has grown since when he came into the league. I mean, still as great a scorer as you're going to find, but he's doing so much now in terms of his passing and his defense. I mean, visibly much more of an impact on the floor in other facets, and I think that's a credit to his maturation and the reason why there's some optimism for the Knicks.
So for the Knicks, Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Lance Thomas comes in for Courtney Lee. And it's Jennings in for Justin Holiday. No good on the second free throw. And with Melo and seeing his game grow, it's almost like he's putting more trust in his teammates and not going at it alone quite as often.
And when he does need to ISO and take over, for possession. He's still effective at it. Melo has always been a good passer, and now he's just trusting his teammates more. Scoring is down a bit, but he's a superior player to defend. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
Shooting from New York, Brandon Jennings, taking 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
First free throw is good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Baker, he's checked in for Anthony. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Right out of high school, Jennings spent the season in Italy. And now he's really become a solid NBA pro.
Took him no time at all on that one. 6 points for him.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
There's the pass to Ohio. Baseline J on the way. Knicks with the rebound. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Here's Baker. Noah the screen. Here's Baker. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Jennings. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Hey, Jennings doesn't need much space now. When he's positioned behind the arc, he's more than happy to let it fly, and quickly.
"15 seconds left in the first half. They set the screen. Here's Ohio. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. The captain's got 14 points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers ahead, running away with it.
Kenny, some perspective, please. They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's outstanding.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
Lakers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And on the floor for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Porzingis is the 4 with O'Quinn at the 5. Jennings out there with Lee. And it's Anthony in at small forward. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Great D. He picked it off and took it all the way for the solo finish.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Here's Silk. Now here's Ingram. And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. There's a screen. Jennings against Russell. To the paint. The Prophet passes to Hassan. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. O'Quinn's got his third bucket of the night.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Silk passes to Russell. And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Ingram. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ingram's got 14.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. His jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop, they're lethal.
Now here's Jennings. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And Anthony gets double-teamed, launches a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Prophets got 5 rebounds tonight.
And, you know, the Lakers going through a rough patch, clearly, but make no mistake about it. They're still the league's glamour franchise. They've got the league's largest fan base both in the U.S. and globally.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Porzingis sets the pick for Jennings. Out to Porzingis. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The captain's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now here's Ingram, covered by Anthony. The shot by Hassel is no good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
O'Quinn can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Lakers have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe.
And the Knicks overhauling their roster with some big names. Of course, the former Bulls, Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah, but also shooting guard Courtney Lee, who I think can definitely help them with his defense and shooting.
Layup off the pick. And Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Nice touch off the pick and roll that time by Jennings, just slicing the defense to pieces by the way he feeds his teammates.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And we heard some speculation that the Knicks might look to trade away their veterans and look to rebuild around Porzingis. This summer, that was not the case, though.
Well, it seems like rebuild is a dirty word in New York City. There's not a lot of patience for losing. We'll just see how far they can go with this new roster.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 13. Lee kicks to Anthony. Takes the three. O'Quinn, great positioning on the putback.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Pass to Hassel. Screened by Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Porzingis. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Porzingis has got 6 points.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Lakers working the ball around now. Screened by Russell. Hassel, the pass to Russell. Again, Russell missing.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Lee with the ball. He's got 8. Screened by Porzingis. From 11 feet away. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
First free throw is good.
Take a look at what Lee's done. 9 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And both free throws good for Lee. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy, the players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David. Now here's Anthony. O.J. Mayo missing his last shot. Shot clock at 3. Anthony kicks to Lee. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. You look at the Prophet, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And of course, Brandon Ingram.
Talk about hitting the ground running. These two have made an immediate impact with their scoring.
Making it rain for sure. Surprising to see them rack up high digits so early in their careers. Well, you just got to tip your hat to them.
Thomas checked in for New York. Justin Holiday comes in for Lee. Right side, Jennings. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Lakers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. When you watch Porzingis play out there on the floor, he is just pure excitement. On either end of the floor, you have to expect the unexpected. And watch Greg for big plays because he has been delivering.
He comes up with what I call momentum plays more often than not. The pitching for the huge putback dunk or the block. His style of play is why he became so popular so quickly.
Here's Holiday. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket, the dish to Jennings. And Holiday throws it down.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Now here's Mayo. 11 points in the game. Back to Russell. From the arc. The rebound by Holiday.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
There's Jennings with the 3. No good on the shot, and the Lakers take it the other way. Mayo kicks to Russell. Passes to the Prophet. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. The Prophet's got 4 points this quarter. Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Outside Jennings. Screened by Porzingis. Holiday inside the line, and the Knicks good for 2.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
LA has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. They set the pick. Russell with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Just 5 on the clock. Lakers passing it around. Russell from long range. Great D that time from Jennings.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 7. The open shot, Holiday. Off the left rim and out. Deep 2 from Russell. And there's another one for the Lakers.
He can knock it down from range, convert at the rack, and there you see the pull-up by D'Angelo. Multifaceted as a scorer.
New York calls timeout. And we take a look here at the shot chart.
And this is a grown man shot chart right here. Not too much going on outside, but look at how things are for them in the paint. They are attacking the rim and not settling for the jump shot. And right now it's paying off in bunches. If I'm them, then I'd continue to do the same thing going forward until an adjustment is made.
The Lakers on D. Right side Holiday. Pass to Kuzminskis. Outside Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Lakers. The pass to the Prophet. To the paint. Here's Collins. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Thomas. Noah the screen. Jennings dishes to Noah. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
The selflessness of Jennings, something to be admired. I mean, he knows how important it is to open up the floor for his teammates.
They set the screen. Here's Redding. Passes it to Ohio. No good on the 3. The Knicks shooting 47% from the field in the third. Outside Jennings. Pass to Kuzminskis. They grab their own miss. The second effort, Joakim Noah again. Noah's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's the Prophet to the left wing. Wide open look. Shot by Collins, no good. Thomas kicks to Jennings. Inside, Noah. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got assist number 7 for him tonight. And the Lakers, the franchise with the best winning percentage in NBA history, but that's in jeopardy this season.
Yeah, that's right. The Spurs are a close second, and if the Spurs finish with about 14 more wins than the Lakers this season, they'll claim that all-time spot.
And the Lakers have possession after the made shot from Joakim Noah. The rebound by Noah.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And the Lakers with possession here. They set the screen. The shot by Collins, no good. Knicks trail by 20. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hassel's checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Lee's checked in for Justin Holiday. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Here's Noah. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Not the best statistic for him in
shots.
terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And, guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Here's Collins. No good on the buzzer beater. Knicks trail by 19. The captain out there with Ingram. Then it's Silk. Then it's Collins. And it's Ohio in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. The shot's good from O'Quinn. And Los Angeles guys shooting here about 46% for the game. Unloads from 13. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
What a game we've seen here for the captain. He's got 12 rebounds and also 3 steals.
And we've all watched him just be an unstoppable force here tonight.
Well, nothing they've done on the defensive end has been able to slow him down. I mean, he's doing exactly what he wants to when he wants to do it.
And he knocks down the first one. Anthony's checked in for New York. Both good from the line that time. And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing by 19. Jennings passes to Lee, and O'Quinn kicks to Anthony. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Hassel. Feeds it to Ingram. Lets it go. The shot that time, not on target. And New York the other way now. Down low. That's good from Jennings on the assist by Lee.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's the screen. There's the 3. The Lakers rebound. Collins misses from short range.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Anthony dishes to O'Quinn. Anthony, the pass to O'Quinn. New York moving the ball around. The putback. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Lakers leading by 13. Ohio, he's guarded by Jennings. And it's Ingram missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Anthony kicks to Jennings. He feeds it to Lee. Down low. The jump hook and the nice bucket inside from Anthony. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Kicks it to Ingram. To the middle, poked away, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession, and the Lakers making a change here. Russell's checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Porzingis is checked in for Noah. Here's Cobb, using his post move to get the 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 13.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Jennings kicks to Anthony. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. They get it back, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here is Russell. Now the pass to Hassel. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Hassel. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Anthony dishes to Lee. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. That free throw from Lee is good.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
And both free throws good for Lee.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Hassel. He kicks to Russell. 13 feet away. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And I thought the defender played that one pretty well, but Russell with that quick trigger release like a staple gun.
Russell against Jennings. Porzingis with a screen on Russell. Porzingis can't hit.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Russell kicks to Ingram. Pass to Hassel. He dishes it to Russell. The feed to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. They get the rebound. Lakers leading by 8. From 18 feet away, and he nails the jumper. Silk's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Knicks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Jennings passes to Lee. Outside, Porzingis. Intercepted. And here is Ingram. Lakers passing it around. Dishes to Collins. For three. Anthony with the defensive effort.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Jennings kicks to Lee. Now the dish to Carmelo. Lee sets a screen for Anthony. Knocks it loose. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And how about the athleticism from Ingram? Really looking to tear the basket apart with these strong dunks.
Left side, Jennings. Here's O'Quinn. That one, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Lets it go from deep. Another shot. And O'Quinn sends it back. Here's Jennings. And he banks in the layup.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Lakers leading by 10. Back to Russell. Pass to Hassel. Outside, Russell. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
A bit of an oversized playmaking guard allows Russell to see over and around defenders. Great look there.
Screen by Porzingis. Feeds it to Jennings. Kicks to Lee. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Lee's got 4 points this quarter.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Here's Silk. Screened by Russell. Six to shoot. Shoots, but they'll get another chance.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Now Lee. He feeds it to Jennings. Here's O'Quinn. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And for the Lakers, hugely profitable. And they're always going to be willing to spend big on stars. But with the new luxury taxes, it's harder to outspend other teams now.
And meanwhile, they've cut corners in other areas too, guys. I mean, prior to the shortened season in 2011, they laid off scouts, video coordinators, coaches, front office, and training staff. And that's where other teams are investing, looking for an advantage now as the Lakers pull back a little bit. Other teams looking to infuse more capital into their organizations.
The profits checked in for the Lakers. And so he makes both from the line. Lakers leading by 8. And the pass to Cobb. Here's Hassel. Right side, Russell. Now here's Ingram. To the inside. The Prophet out to Russell. The tray. Again, Russell missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Silk. Passes it to Ingram. Nailed from three-point land. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Anthony down low. Shoots over Ingram. Anthony missing again. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Pass to Cobb. Back to Russell. The pass to the Prophet. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 8th assist in the game.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
Well, you know, this guy's such a good shooter that he's a guy defensively, you want to be able to smell his breath. I mean, not literally, but you want to be close enough to where you could get a whiff if you needed to.
But wouldn't that be literally? If
Yeah,
you're that
it
close,
would be,
you're
yeah.
gonna-
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Brandon Jennings.
It doesn't get a whole lot sweeter than watching Jennings pull the trigger from there. I mean, he has this shot on auto dial.
Anthony on the wing, fires from deep. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBrovitz got rebound number 8 now on the night. Ingram dishes to Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. Inside, here's Hessel. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
I do not have a total on that, partner, but it seems to be too many if I were to count. The only number you really need to look at, though, is the scoreboard, and that gives you all the info you need.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's the summary of what Jeff Hornacek went over with his guys during the break. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Anthony, the shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Anthony's got 21.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Lakers leading by 12. Passes it to Cobb. He kicks it to Ingram. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
It's been a good one for the Prophet. He has 9 rebounds, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Knicks trail by 14. Outside Jennings. Lets it go. Anthony missing again. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Here's Silk. He's guarded by Jennings. 5 to shoot. Back to Russell. Here's Hessel. The shot from the low post is good. The captain's got 10 points here in the second half.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for the captain. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
The Lakers with the ball, 16-point lead.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
At the line for your Lakers, Youngstown, Ohio. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
No good on that one. He's off on the second. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Baker. Outside Holiday. Out to the wing. To the paint. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
The captain, I'll tell you what, his season high in points powered everything they did. Clearly, he was the catalyst tonight as they come away with the well-deserved W.
He was a threat every time they fed him the ball. He was in attack mode offensively. So much confidence. Wow, unbelievable.
Well, he's not usually the guy the fan comes to see, but tonight he was worth the price of admission. I don't know how much they paid Ernie, but I would have bought 10 tickets tonight. The fans were going crazy. That's when he really started to take over the game.